The following program is classified PG. Parental guidance is recommended.
Next on Spygate.
Baines. You ever hear the phobic resonator?
You like Star Trek, Mr. Hale?
I love Star Trek.
Close your eyes. Think about dying.
What was that?
Escape is impossible.
You're sweating.
It's hot in here.
Yeah.
Do you know what happens to people on Star Trek who wear red shirts?
I gotta take my pants off.
Max, the walls are moving in.
Don't lose it on me now, Lauren.
You were very foolish to come looking for me, Baines. I hope you know that by now.
You're the fool if you think you can get away with this.
You're going to help me get away with it. You can start by telling me who else at Echo knows about the computer security breaches.
Nobody.
Oh, you poor misguided man. My patience is wearing thin, and you don't want to lie to me. Remember, I know what you fear most, Baines.
Nobody knows your identity. One person knows about the security breaches. Micah Sims.
Micah Sims. Thank you, Baines.
No. 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 No!
Baines, you have nothing to fear.
No!
Okay, it's a 7-iron. From 150, make it a full swing. Oh, no, it's a hook.
I hate to interrupt your work, but Baines has disappeared.
What?
His homing beacon went dead 3 hours ago.
Triangulate on his Yakima.
Oh, that's out too. This may be more than ordinary equipment failure.
What was he working on?
Routine case of leaky plumbing.
What, is that some sort of cool spy lingo?
Leaks in our computer security system.
Baines suspected an insider. He was looking for proof when he disappeared.
Let's start at Hastings and E.
What gives you that idea?
Because the last time I spoke with Baines, he was talking about Persian rugs.
Morning. Seems a bit on the heavy side for a Turkmen Bokhara, wouldn't you say? Baines.
He hated spiders.
When I find out who did this.
Look. These numbers are a series of deposits at the Credit Bank Zurich. The killer transferred $20 million from Echo into this account about 2 hours ago. His earlier break-ins must have been test runs for this.
Can you freeze his money?
Better than that, I can change the account numbers. The accounts will still be there, but the killer won't have access to them without the new numbers. I'll modem a file into Micah's computer with the new numbers so he can get the money back later.
Make sure you erase the new numbers.
Done.
Wait, you can give me the account numbers now.
Ludwig?
What are you doing here?
tracking the stolen money. If you give me the account numbers, I can return it.
Forget the money. Baines is dead.
Yes. Yes, it's terrible. Now, if I could just have those account numbers.
Are there 4757? Or was it 4755?
Not good enough, Agent London. I'm afraid you're gonna have to tell us. 1 Hurlick 400 dart pistol and 1 Yakima 10,000 earpiece communicator. Yes, I believe that's it. Agent Cash, of course, fights only with the objects he finds around him. But what will he do in an empty room?
Escape, and get you alone in a hardware store.
Not this time. There is no escape. You two gave me a very nasty turn, surprising me like that. Then you changed the account numbers. I can't get to the cash. And it wasn't easy embezzling it from Echo in the first place. I really don't like that. So before I get angry, tell me, what are the new account numbers?
You expect me to know them off the top of my head?
Exactly. I know you have a photographic memory. I've spent many a night poring over your personnel file, Agent Max London.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just don't remember.
Well, I have a way of helping you remember. Close your eyes. Think about dying. Drowning, electrocution, all those terrible ways to go. But there's something that's even worse, isn't there? You know what it is, and I'm going to provide it.
What are you gonna do? Bore us to death?
Wouldn't I love to tell you? But that would spoil the surprise. So, have it your way, but keep thinking about those account numbers. I'd hate to liquidate an asset before it reaches maturity.
I'm worried about Max. And Lorne.
What's up?
Their homing beacon is out.
First Baines, now this. All right, take us to a level 2 security alert.
Yes, sir.
And get that off your desk.
Get what off my desk?
That. Personal photos are a violation of Echo's workspace policy. Besides, Andy, it's just unprofessional.
Yes, sir.
An urgent message just came in for you, sir.
What is it?
The President's Black Ops budget director is coming in for a surprise audit.
Well, that's just what we need with 3 operatives missing in the field. We'll have to make sure all the books are in order. Get me Hale on the phone.
Director Sims,
Oh, there you are.
there's been a terrible disaster. All of our money is missing. Pension, payroll, weapons and ammo, photocopying and forgeries, everything. All 20 million.
Don't panic, Hale, but the Black Ops budget director is due here any minute for an audit. Now stay with me, Hale. Hale, all you have to do is run manual overrides on the account totals. Now, get down to the main gate, install Director Ludwig. How are you?
I'm doing very well, provided your accounts are in order.
Check anything you want. Our entire organization is at your disposal.
I know it is, Mr. Sims. I know it is.
Obviously, our hacker got tired of petty anti-security breaches and went for the whole enchilada.
And he knew all of our authorization protocols. It has to be an inside job.
Which means we have a mole. A double agent in this organization.
But who?
It could be anyone, including you.
Who are you? Sir.
Director Sims, I'd like to have a word with your bookkeeper.
Well, that would be Mr. Hale.
He's gonna want to see the account totals.
You know, I think I want to start by looking over the account totals. That would be non-controversial, wouldn't it?
Stall him.
Ludwig's relentless. He found the money we hid for the Christmas party last year, and he almost fired us then.
Don't panic. I'll take care of it. Just stall him.
Can you believe this?
Well, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Leo Ludwig. Murderer.
You hold him, I'll hit him.
Oh, no, no, no. You hold him while I hit him.
I'll tell you what, we'll both hold him, and then we'll burn a $100 bill in front of him.
Well, I think it's high time we escaped.
Great idea. What do you say we start with these handcuffs?
All right. They feel like Armstrong cutlasses. No tensile strength. Shoddy welding, cheap Malaysian steel, about $19.95 a pair.
Oh, this shouldn't take long.
First of all, I'm glad you took my suggestion about the excessive lighting in this place. I'm going to commend you to the president.
Thank you, sir.
And now, if you could just bring up the account totals.
Are you sure you don't want to see the inventory ledgers first?
The account totals, please.
Yes, sir. Oops. I guess I'll have to start the retrieval sequence over again.
The account totals are easy to access. I do believe we have that technology. Don't we?
Here they are.
And what's that?
It's a network crash. It'll be another 30 minutes before it's back up again.
In that case, you should be able to help me find something else. A file that was modemed to Micah's computer approximately 2 hours ago.
What's it named?
I don't know. I do know it contains long series of numbers.
That could be any file on his entire hard drive.
Then we'll just have to check them all, won't we?
Anything you say, sir.
And Hale, I never made this request.
Okay, let's just give it a good yank. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If you'll excuse me. Broken out of our handcuffs, have we? I'm impressed. How very industrious of you.
Down there. We must have triggered a motion detector when we stood up.
Very good, Agent London. The room is wired. I know every time you breathe. Escape is impossible.
What swap meet you get the handcuffs at, Leo?
The Alexandria swap meet, actually. It's open every third Sunday.
Oh. Well, we'll have to check it out as soon as we escape.
Wrong. This time there is no escape. The entire room is made of a composite titanium alloy. It can't be bent, bored through, frozen, or melted. The only escape is the trapdoor above you. And good luck reaching that. If you don't give me those account numbers, you are going to die in there.
This guy's starting to bug me.
Agreed.
I can get those account numbers without you. I know you modemed them to Micah's computer, and I'm searching his hard drive for them now.
Well, good, so get him without us.
There are thousands of gigabytes of information on those drives. Save me valuable time by telling me now. Baines didn't want to tell me at first either. You have 3 hours.
Lorne?
Yeah.
This is starting to creep me out a little.
Why call me in? Find your own mole hunter. I don't like your organization. I don't like you.
Good. I don't like you either.
Good.
Max and Lauren are missing.
Go on.
Their homing beacon went dead an hour ago, and we haven't heard from them since. Now, I've upgraded their status from missing to presumed captured or dead, and the mole is responsible for the disappearance.
Send people out to search for them.
Well, that trail has swallowed 3 operatives already. I say we make our move on the mole. He'll be expecting us to go after Lorne and Max. He will not expect us to go after him. Now, Shank, you were legendary in the agency. You exposed dozens of our top assets. Remember the Odessa conspiracy? The Minsk Mole?
So many years ago.
You're their only hope.
All right, I will try.
Good. So where do we start?
We start by interrogating every one of your people. Have you ever been approached by any foreign government or mercenary organization?
No.
On July 18th, you traveled to Palm Springs. What was the purpose of this trip?
It was a vacation. I went to ride the cable car.
I don't trust fancy no lie detector. Send for my old interrogation kit. It's in my office at the alibi, in a trophy case.
Done. I'll start digging into the employee account, see if I can find any large deposits. See what you can get out of her, then Andy, then Hale.
And after them, you.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Go!
What was that?
Never mind, just get in the door! Is it locked?
We're too heavy.
Don't worry, I got you.
Wait, I'm gonna try something.
That will be all, Mr. Hale. For now.
Did Andy tell you anything?
Not about the mall. But he does harbor crazed delusions about the agent Max London. Repulsive.
I don't need a KGB interrogator to tell me that. What about Yolanda?
You don't want to know.
Did you learn anything from Hale?
He is not mole. But he did tell me something very interesting. I'll have to speak to him again. Any word from Lorne and Max?
Nothing. Well, here's your kit. What's in this thing anyway?
Pray you don't find out.
I can't hold on.
Max, do me a favor.
What?
Take off your bra.
What?
Hurry, your bra.
Why?
It's a bomb.
That's right. It's a bomb. Those two tubes are filled with ammonium oxide and liquid plutonium. Kept apart, they're both completely harmless. But when they mix, they're quite harmful, believe me. They'll cause an explosion of unbelievable intensity.
We can work the bra strap down through the grate. Try and pull the power wire. Stop the liquid flow.
Right.
Very good. That would be your best hope. But be very, very careful. If even 2 drops of those liquids combine, there's going to be a great catastrophe.
Director Ludwig? Have I caught you at a bad time?
No, I was, just giving some instructions to my housekeeper. And be very, very careful with those glass containers. They break very easily. You know, you could have a very nasty spill on your hands.
Come on! I can't do anything with it!
And be sure to dust on top of the cabinets and behind the bookcase. Oh, and by the way, after today, I no longer have need for your services. Consider yourself terminated. Goodbye. Mr. Hale, do you have that list of files I requested from Micah's computer?
Here's most of it. And there's the rest.
I see. Then I guess we're going to be here a while.
Director Ludwig, one more thing. For some reason, your security clearance didn't appear on this month's authorization schedule.
Really? That's odd.
I felt sure it was some mistake. So, I looked at this month's duty roster, and you're not on that either.
Well, let me have a look. Oh, well, I think I know how to fix this problem. By the way, that's a very attractive red shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Do you like Star Trek, Mr. Hale?
I love Star Trek.
And do you know what happens to people on Star Trek who wear red shirts?
Lorne.
I know, I'm trying.
Hello, Lorne. Max. I've just had to reprimand Mr. Hale. He's taking too long finding the account numbers. So I'm going to give you another chance. If you tell me now.
I can't unplug it!
That's right. That bomb wasn't real. That liquid was pancake syrup. But it felt real, didn't it? It's amazing what some strobe lights and sound effects can do. Did your life flash before your eyes? They say it does. You two must be frightened by now, and it's only going to get worse.
Why? You gonna sing for us?
No, you are going to sing those account numbers to me, or else you're going to die. And it won't be as pleasant and quick as a simple explosion. Believe me. Time is precious, and you're running out of it.
This isn't funny anymore.
Still a little bit funny.
You're sweating. You never sweat on any mission before, ever.
It's hot in here.
Yeah. We gotta get out of here.
All right. What about the trapdoor?
I won't budge. I lose my hold on the lip right before I gain leverage. Hey, maybe this will come in handy.
What is it?
It's my lucky micro missile. It's the first one I was issued. Maybe we can use it.
How? We don't have any way to fire it.
Yeah, we'll have to come back to that. Well, I gotta hand it to Ludwig. I never would have given him credit for coming up with such an ingenious trap.
I don't think he did. You ever hear of the phobic resonator?
Yeah, of course. CIA interrogation device.
Right. They designed it to, identify a person's greatest fear and immediately apply it. They thought it would speed up the interrogation process.
Did it work?
Yeah. A little too well. It was mothballed after it terrified a couple of subjects to death.
Hey, Lorne. You have any fears like that?
Yeah, of course not. You?
No, none whatsoever.
Director Ludwig, you wanted to see me.
I did. And who is this man?
Pyotr Rashenkov.
He's conducting a routine internal counterintelligence review.
The Pyotr Rashenkov? The KGB Pyotr Rashenkov?
The same.
Well, then let me apologize. And let me tell you how much I admired you and your organization. The discipline, the uniformity, the sheer austerity of it all. The amount of damage you people caused in relation to your budget was outstanding.
We tried.
You must tell me about your procurement procedures.
Of course.
But first, Director Sims, I'm taking inventory of the weaponry. I need the serial number to your service revolver.
You don't have that information?
I have it. I don't have it memorized. Why don't you just get the gun for me?
Oh, it's in my locker.
Now, please.
Heating coils. Oh, he knows.
He knows?
I gotta take my pants off.
Excuse me?
I gotta take my pants off.
Oh, well, if you have to take them off, you have to take them off.
Lorne, I do have a phobia. Heat.
Oh, God. I'm not that crazy about the heat myself.
I can't stand it. That smoldering, suffocating feeling.
Max.
We might die here.
All right, we might die here. If you don't get a hold of yourself, then we will die here. Now, I only hope we're getting out of here based on our abilities. That's both of our abilities.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is just a silly phobia, right?
Yeah.
Lauren? You don't have any ridiculous fears like that, do you?
Yeah. One. But hopefully, we won't have to deal with that here. All right? All right, you okay? All right.
Well, I think we found our mole.
Okay.
All right, ready? Go. Wait.
Are you all right?
Max. The walls are moving in.
Don't lose it on me now, Lauren.
No, I'm not losing it. I'm not losing it. I'm not losing it. See? Max, the walls are really moving.
You're right, they are. Don't tell me you're claustrophobic.
That's right, Agent London. I know each of your greatest fears, and you're going to face them if you don't tell me those account numbers. I'm through playing games. It's very real, I assure you. Now stop wasting time. If your greatest fears don't move you, think about what I'm going to do to your friend Micah. He's just been detained on suspicion of murder. And you know the laws of the espionage jungle. The accused has no rights. There are no courts, no appeals. If the agency judges him guilty, Micah Sims will simply disappear. And I can assure you he will be judged guilty.
Director Ludwig.
Yes?
Director Sims has been relieved of command. As highest-ranking government official, you are acting Echo Director. I thought you would wish to join interrogation.
With pleasure.
We gotta help Micah.
All the evidence he needs to bust Ludwig is on the hard drive of his computer, but he doesn't even know it's there.
We gotta warn him somehow. Can we build a radio transmitter of some sort?
Yeah. We can use a coil from the speaker as an inductor. I'm sure there's a capacitor down there somewhere. Yeah, we can fish the components up through the grate and assemble some sort of crude radio. It'll take about an hour, though.
It might be Micah's only hope. All right, let's get started.
Okay. We only have an hour. I mean, if we spend that time building a radio instead of trying to escape, it means Ludwig was right. We will die in here.
I'm sorry it has come to this.
This is absurd! I am not the killer, and it is perfectly easy to find out who is.
And how's that?
Hale was killed with my paper organizer, probably at my desk. If it happened there, then the killing was filmed.
Really?
With all the breaches we've had in our security networks, I installed a secondary system. A security camera is triggered by a finger-sensitive alarm when anybody other than me touches my keyboard. Check the disk!
Preposterous.
Still, I need to investigate his claims. Continue questioning.
Of course. But he has to be broken first.
Ah! 480 coils should be the right frequency.
I never knew you liked Persian carpets.
I never knew you were claustrophobic.
It's not exactly one of those things you want to broadcast.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. I told you mine.
You're only the second person to know. You and Dr. Link.
Oh, really?
I spent 3 days underground in an East German coffin.
Wow. I'll never get to go on any cool missions like that.
Well, trust me, they weren't that cool.
Are you afraid?
No. You?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm not really of the death part, but I'm afraid of the dying.
That's funny. Because the dying part doesn't bother me. But I'm not looking forward to death. If I die today, I go to hell.
What makes you think you're going to hell?
I've killed people.
Yeah, but it was mostly in self-defense, right?
Yeah. You know how that is. Sometimes that line gets a little blurred. You never... I'm going to hell.
It's not up to me, but, I think you're okay.
Thanks.
Lauren? I know who designed this transducer. This circuitry was the work of an echo technician. Someone I think we both know. Ludwig has an accomplice.
That means we gotta work faster.
It's done. It won't receive, and we only have about 15 seconds before it burns out. But we can send a message on Echo's emergency frequency.
Thank you, Micah. You're giving me everything I need.
Not everything, Ludwig. You are going to need a mess load of dimes for the prison phone.
But I would just...
You have beady eyes of mole. And besides, before he died, Hale told me that you were searching Micah's computer
for long strings of numbers. Does that count as out of the ordinary?
Hale was suspicious of you, unfortunately for him. But there we are, Mr. Hale. For now.
We suspected you were the thief, but we had no proof until you made your desperation move.
Well, I think we found our mole.
Ludwig. He must have figured out Hale was onto him. Now he's trying to frame me.
But how did we catch him?
Then, while the security was arresting me, Shank planted the bogus camera.
Those are pictures of my mother in shuffleboard tournament. This proves you were trying to destroy evidence.
Now you're going to tell me, where are Lauren and Max?
Come in, Micah. Repeat, come in, Micah. Ludwig murdered Baines. Repeat, Ludwig murdered Baines. All the evidence you need to prove his guilt is in the hard drive of your computer. It's a list of account numbers. In the games directory, file name Star Destroyer.
You have games in your computer?
Micah, be careful. We have reason to believe Ludwig has an accomplice. Technician Andy Shawn.
He's downstairs.
Hello, Max. She can't hear you, my boy. That transmitter only broadcasts.
Andy, how could you?
You never appreciated me. Never took me seriously. Wasted my talents as a technician.
How could you miss Andy?
I didn't have my kit yet.
I'm unappreciated and underpaid. So I'm taking what I deserve. Ludwig's cutting me in for $5 million.
And what about you?
And what about me? For years I slaved for these people. I saved them billions. And what thanks did I get? A 7.5% raise every Christmas, and a pink slip after 23 years.
You were pink slipped?
Yeah. Yes, I told the president he needed to eliminate an upper management position. I suggested you for termination, but the fool fired me instead. So I am going to eliminate the most wasteful government program and pocket the savings.
And you picked Echo? We operate on a shoestring.
Oh, you spies. You might as well be throwing the taxpayers' money right into the sewer, smashing sports cars, ruining tuxedos. The destruction you people leave in your wake is obscene. But not for long. When evidence of Micah's embezzlement is uncovered, he's going to go on a killing spree. He's going to kill every last Echo employee, including you, Mr. Rashenkov. And then he is going to escape. He will never be found.
and neither will either of his two top agents, Cash or London. People will assume the three of them took the money.
All right, Andy, you may shoot them now.
But only one bullet per person, please.
So, where are Lauren and Max? Andy, are you gonna let him kill Max?
Can't Max be spared?
I'm sorry, my boy, but we can't keep anyone alive who could testify against us in court.
We could keep her prisoner. How about that?
She's much too slippery.
I know. We could tie her up.
We'd have to watch her constantly.
I'd keep an eye on her.
Trust me, it's much easier this way.
You could kill me!
Lauren, listen. There's been something I've been meaning to ask you, and as long as we're about to die...
Enough! We're not dead yet. And I don't plan on being dead without a fight.
There's no way out!
Then we'll make a way out! Max. Are your ears hurting?
The pressure.
Right.
The pressure, the combination of the heat and the walls moving in is increasing the air pressure.
We might have a better shot at opening the door now.
The pressure differential might help us pop similar rivets. It's worth a try.
Ludwig's gone.
There's Ludwig. Where are Lauren and Max?
Don't you wish you knew?
Oh, I'm going to know. I promise.
Let's just try and stop this gear first.
No. We need the walls to move in. The closer the walls, the higher the pressure.
All right. But if we really want to increase the pressure, then we need to make it hotter, too.
If we use the power cord to induce more current into the heating coils.
Let's do it.
Now, let me remember. How did I do it in Minsk? Was it kneecaps first?
All right, when the cord hits a coil, it's really gonna heat up. Almost there. Yeah. All right, let's blow the door.
We can use my Hurlik missile.
The heat from the grate will trigger it.
We need a way to aim it.
Mortar, too. The coil. There's a pipe on the inside.
Be careful. The rivets are popping.
Come on, I'll touch you up.
No, there's a better way. Here, come on. Start walking up the wall.
They're getting closer!
We're almost there. Just keep going.
All right,
Hang on.
almost. Reach with your right. Ready? You got it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do it.
Go!
Not so fast! I want those account numbers now.
Director Ludwig, I think that squares our accounts. Ludwig's been committed to the farm for a full psychological evaluation.
What about Andy?
Prison. With Ludwig's other thugs.
The money?
All recovered?
And Lorne and Max.
Now, what about Lorne and Max?
Perhaps they had a personal exchange in field.
That's impossible. Lorne and Max are total professionals. Nothing happened.
I'm not so sure about that, my friend. With each mission, they've been becoming closer. And now they have faced death together. They've shared the most intimate emotions. And they were stuck together for hours in that box. They'll be communicating, empathizing, caring.
Hi.
Imagine this surge of feelings just beneath the surface that's about to burst out. Right about now.
There's been something I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Uzbek.
Uzbek.
The rug. It was an Uzbek.
What are you nuts? It was a Turkman.
That thread count had no characteristic of any rug that's ever been made in Turkmenistan.
Count my Aunt Sally. That was a Turkman.
It was an Uzbek. You don't even have an Aunt Sally.
Turkman.
Uzbek.
Turkman.
Uzbek.
It was a Turkman.